G'day guys, Max here. Today I want to show you how I transformed this hillside behind my house into a tiered cliff system. It looks amazing. There it is, quick glimpse. But I really want to mention how happy I am that Mojang have finally fixed the bug on Bedrock Realms where name tags, signs and renaming things was not working. Big difference. Thank you very much. Anyway, that there is the cliff. Let's have a look at how I transformed it. So first we start off with this, and as you can see, I'll line here in blue the rough shape that I wanted the cliffs to be. So I started with that. And this red line here is roughly where I want the path to be up to my volcano. So here I've started fleshing them out. You can see I've given them the rough shape with a slight kickback. I'm going to leave that amount of dirt there because that's sort of where the path's going to go, as you can see by the red line. And I'll probably put a pond here. Alright, so now I've roughed the cliffs up a bit, given them a lot more texture and shape. I've also textured the colour palette as well. So yeah, I think it's starting to look good. I've started making the rough stairs for the path, and I've put in this little rocky structure here too. Alright, so now I've fully textured everything. I've started to build a wall there where the path goes up, and a little bridge, another little rocky structure up there, and I've put leaves everywhere and a couple of little bridges. Yeah, so the leaves, they make a big difference. Alright, so the path goes up this way like I had planned. We've got a bit of a staircase there, and yeah, this is the finished product, and I managed to get my pond in. Alright, what I'll do now is I will run you through and let's go for a walk on the finished product. I was so excited when I found out about the update fixing the name tag issue. I came straight out and named a sheep Jev underscore just for the sake of it. So this first cliff here was here before I did the entire cliff project. You can actually see it in that first image where the hillside was still fully dirt and it just had the dirt frames on it. So I built this cliffside mainly because I really wanted to get a pathway up to my volcano, but it just wasn't going to work the way it was. Now, I just don't think it would have looked very good, and it sort of wasn't very practical. It would have just been a really steep set of stairs basically. So I wanted to give the hillside a bit of structure and a bit of an area where you could sort of enjoy a nice stroll up the hillside. So I thought if I build it into some tiered cliff faces and make it all look a bit like a bit of parkland, then that would look so much better. So I'll just run you across the first original cliff here, and just so you can have a look at the first cliff face. So I've used just a very simple 3-block palette, well 4 actually, of cobblestone, stone, andesite, and occasionally some mossy cobblestone. Really quite like the look of the little stone structure. It just looks like a rocky outcrop. It just adds a bit of detail to the landscape. Oh, well, okay. Let's pretend I did that on purpose, just because we enjoyed going up the stairs so much that we wanted to do it again, hey? Alright. So, around here, up on the second tier, I just, obviously more cliff face. There's this little cave here that's just sort of happened, so I might expand on that and do something a bit more with that a bit later, but for now it can just exist as is. So I built that little wall there, this side of the stairway, just to sort of make it look a bit more built rather than embedded. I mean, it's still embedded in the cliffside, but the wall sort of like it shows that they had to add to what was there to give proper structure to the stairs. I absolutely love Minecraft Terraforming. It is easily one of my favourite things to do. And a bit of my original parkland. As you can see, my portal tree over there in the distance. Not that I really stopped on it for long enough for anybody to have a proper look, but you can always hit pause if you want to see it a bit more clearly. So guys, what are your thoughts so far on this cliff? Do you think the texturization and the color palette is enough? Like, should I have used more blocks, do you think, or less? Anyway, let me know in the comments below, because I would love to hear your thoughts on that. Alright, so this is the last little bit here where we just come up around that corner. And once we get up through here, we're basically on the level with the base of the volcano. So I've got plans for inside this volcano. We're going to build a base and other structures, maybe some farms and big sorting system, but I'm not going to go in there just yet. We'll leave that for the next episode. Yeah, so this is the part of the cracking around the volcano from the tectonic movement. Got some lava flowing in down there. So I just quickly threw together this little bridge to go across the ravine and into the volcano base. But like I said, we won't go any further in. We will save that for the next episode. So speaking of the next episode, if you want to make sure that you catch it, then hit the subscribe button. You can also hit the bell button as well, because that'll ensure that you get the notification. And if you've enjoyed this content, consider hitting the thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. Alright. So I'm going to do more work up here. It's looking a little bit barren on the very top of this hill so far, in between the cliff and the bridge and the pathways. Not exactly sure what I've got planned just yet, but it will probably be a bit of parkland, etc. Alright, so I'll just land down here on my house, which, if you haven't already noticed, is a blue nerd design. Alright guys, I really hope that you have enjoyed having a look at my cliffside. It took a bit of time to get it finished, but I really enjoyed the process, and I love the finished product. I'd love to hear what you think, so yeah, please let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. Oh, wait a sec, one more thing before you go. Alright, well, that was a smooth landing. Just got to grab something. Hold on, I'll just duck in my room a sec, hang on. Alright, now, Last episode, I promised to do something for every sub that I got in the month of May. I promised to throw a diamond in for every sub that I received in May, and well, since I'm a man of my word, we're going to throw a few diamonds into this here volcano. Alright, in the month of May, I got an extra 13 subs. Thank you so much, guys, for subbing to me. It means the world to me, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So thanks. So, I'm going to lose some precious diamonds. Anyway, without further ado, let's throw some diamonds in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, again guys, thank you so much for subbing, whether it was March, May, June, July, or whatever. Thank you again. If you haven't already, hit these buttons up here. Well, they're not actually buttons, but hit the corresponding buttons, and I will catch us all on the next one. I'm going to leave you with a few last finishing shots of the project. Thanks again, guys. Catch us next time. Bye.